Upset
Doing
that
good.
the weekend's over.
It's not over yet.
Almost over.
You gotta be optimistic. The day and not being over yet, and the weekend still being live.
I mean,
Still
my
can't
Monday
predict it.
tomorrow, I've got no bosses at work, so I really can't complain too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it's the
normal.
internet me. It's a fake me. Yeah, it's the IRL me. Yeah, we're gonna wing it. We're trying on it. Trolling. Mhm. Whoa.
Ah,
Yep. Well, the cream me thing at the top left is good. Nah, yeah, we'll give it that. Yeah, number one.
number one is definitely top left as well. That shit bangs.
Yeah, nah, it's good shit.
That's true. That's a fair point because I love the Scotch fingers dipped in like a cup of tea or something. So
Yeah,
like
nah,
if I'm having a
it's
cuppa,
second.
definitely Scotch fingers.
No, definitely close second.
But ginger nuts or whatever they're called. Mm.
I thought it was. Yeah, just not like an Anzac
Yeah,
biscuit,
no,
so like mass
I don't
produced.
think it's an
Anzac
Anzac.
biscuit,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think they're Anzac biscuits. I'm pretty sure they're ginger nuts.
I don't know. They taste like Anzac style. What's second? What's second, guys?
Oh well,
Chopped
definitely,
chips.
yeah. No, not those ones. No, I was going Scotch fingers. Yeah, top right.
I'm a Monte Carlo man. I'd have a Monte Carlo for sure.
Yeah, no,
Bottom right
chopped chips
ones.
in this is fucking garbage. And
Yeah,
that's
they're
bad
pretty
taste.
mid. They're pretty mid. Yeah,
Compared to other chopped chips, oh yeah, for sure.
I'll give you that.
The top middle ones aren't bad either.
No, they're alright. They're okay. They're all good.
I
Like, all
don't-
these biscuits
yeah.
are good. You know,
I
like,
would put these like low. I think bottom right is probably my last, and the top right is second last.
okay. All
Sorry,
right.
top middle.
Sweet. Well, I'm glad we got through that. I just thought that would be the most important part of the podcast at the moment.
glad.
I thought that'd be a
We
good
have more.
start, a little good jump off point. You know what I mean? Like everyone's seen those ones before. You've been in a nursing home and all the sadness around you, but at least they got the mixed biscuits, right?
When was the
Do
last time
they
you actually bought?
released in other countries?
My
Is
guy
that
Reaper,
packet?
my guy. I don't know. I think that's like very Australian. Apart from maybe the chopped chip
Yeah.
cookies, Monte Carlos and shit. Very Australian biscuits. You know what I mean? Like they're Anzacs, bro. If they're not ginger nut, they're Anzacs, bro.
That
No one
looks
else
like
says
some-
it.
I always thought they were. So I don't know.
Because you've
My
got
entire life has
there's,
been a
like, there's
lie.
two different packets as well. Like you've got that packet and then there's another one.
We are missing Reaper. I don't know if he's going to be a regular on this, but he's in the chat. Shout out to Reaper. Love you, bro.
A big love, Reap. Didn't want to hang out with us today.
I didn't know we needed to go there.
No,
Alright.
it's okay. He doesn't love us. It's
Alright.
fine.
Alright.
That is fine. Can our next topic be how Reaper doesn't love his friends?
Reaper's at the beach,
Jesus.
bro. He's at the beach.
Beach doing what, mate?
Can't
There's
be
nothing.
that exciting if he's watching us.
Nothing ever happens at the beach.
You want to talk about this new COD map, guys? Season
I-
season
not played it.
2.5 or some shit. Season 2 Reloaded. Who cares?
I thought it was a new season. I never noticed it then. Oh, who cares then? Well, yeah, no, new map. It was quite decent-ish.
Decent-ish.
I'm hearing decent things from it.
What?
Apparently, it's the controls a lot better than, for instance, Fortress, which isn't hard. Probably better than El Estilo too. Is just from like what I'm reading from the pros. I've not played it myself, but this is kind of in regards to like possible map changes anyway for it.
I feel like it's balanced.
Yeah.
Symmetrically anyway. It's a massive map compared to, like, I think Reaper mentioned that it might be the next ranked map, and it's a little big. I do like how many ways there are to get around it. Like, I'm lost as fuck on the first few times, but once I learn, I can just cut in and out fantastically, and it's really fun compared
Yeah.
to the other maps. It's not super stressful. I don't feel locked in.
Okay.
Fortress, you're trapped in your spawn. This would not
Yeah.
happen. Map. It's too big for that. But I don't feel like it's not a war zone big. It's just like it's teetering that fucking edge right there. Between one of the war zone maps they released.
Yeah. So basically, from what I'm reading in regards to ranked play and CDL, there's a very, very high chance. Obviously, it's not going to get put in just yet. There is a glitch in the game, predominantly in search, which is a kill cam glitch, which we've actually been getting anyway, where you'll die and you'll get randomly, your camera will get randomly put somewhere you can see everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's
Not
what.
randomly. It's
We get that anyway, so like,
yeah, I get
apparently-
thrown in the position of the person who killed me.
Yeah, it's nuts. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's so easy to
which
see
is really
everything
helpful.
going. Yeah, I know, but like that's why we get pinged on search so hard because it's so easy to fucking see where they're going. I'll be
yeah, but
literally
apparently
non-stop
to the
calling.
pros, it's only just started happening to them in private games. But I mean, as I said, we've been having it happen since shit. Man, you Jules, you were doing the camo grinds.
Yeah, no, I've been able to call out for ages.
Yeah. So currently they're playing on an old patch, the previous patch, which doesn't currently have the new map, so they're not able to put it in just yet. So it will be whether or not Infinity would kind of fix it before the next round of majors, next round of major, next major sort of thing. So there's a high chance if it is all fixed, it'll get put in as the other control rather than Fortress.
Yeah.
Search is a maybe. They
I like
they want to, but the issue will be what maps get taken out. It's whether or not they can get a consensus from the entire teams of what map. So currently it would look in between
why.
Mikado and Fortress is what's looking most likely. It's just whether or not they can get one. I think they got to get 9 teams to vote yes for one map to get changed out.
Why does it need to be changed out? Have they hit their limit? Because I feel like it's not enough of a rotation.
So
That's probably a consumer's
I think it's more so the fact that there's a minimum rather than a maximum. And the fact is that the maps that they've currently got aren't really ranked or CDL suitable. Like, they're good enough, but they're not good, sort of thing. So they'd rather take one out and then add it
they
in.
don't like anymore.
I actually, I'm hearing what
They
Julian's
like
saying, and I
that.
think I actually agree with him because I don't believe any map should get taken out. I feel like if anything, we should be adding maps in on top of the maps.
No,
Right.
100% take
look.
Fortress control out, please.
No,
I'll take
as
that
a
either.
consumer, I would say no. Look, if you want to change it so that you're not playing it as often, I'm more than happy for them to do that. If his pros want to have a separate playlist, that's fine. But as a consumer, it's rough to play the same fucking 4 maps over and over again. Especially like when 2 of them are horrible.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. So if we're playing 4 maps and only one of them's horrible, is that not better than 5 maps? There's still 2 of them horrible.
No.
Yeah,
I'd,
agree to
I'd
disagree, I guess.
rather, I'd rather the 4 and only have the 3 horrible maps.
It's just hard to gauge because we don't know if it is going to land in that playlist that we only play, you know.
Yeah.
So it's hard to
Yeah.
gauge in the first place. But I'm sure we could, after time, more people play this map. Hopefully it works for all the modes. So hopefully.
There is also talk that it's possible in hardpoint as well, and if it's hardpoint, it would be out of the 3 of Fortress, Hydro, and Mikado.
Yeah.
In saying that, I don't actually hate Fortress hardpoint.
Yeah, or Mikado. Or Hydro.
my
I
issue-
like them all.
My only issue with Mikado hardpoint is the 7 points.
That could be easily
And
fixed.
then, yeah, for sure. And then the Hydro, my only issue with that is the spawns.
Alright, well, so overall, a good map. Here's 3 lanes or 3 routes.
Yeah, majorly.
Majority 3 lanes.
And symmetrically is like, one has Overwatch over the entire map on both sides. That's your mid. Your right lane, considering which way you're looking, but like one of the lanes is open. You've got plenty of cover on either side, but most of it's predominantly open, and the other one is indoors.
It looks like a bright map too. Looks pretty vibrant, man, from what I'm seeing.
It's not dark. A lot of the one thing I will say is a lot of reception desks.
Yeah.
A lot of bars, a lot of places that just the perfect height for someone to be crouching behind. You just run past and he pops up while you run past and he shuts him back.
Things glitch off Eddie off the stairs, bro. So
oh yeah, that's been happening quite more and more. As well.
Alright, so overall good map. That's good. Getting good maps. Not gonna bring me back to it though. Gonna say that now.
Are we moving off COD? Because the one thing I did want to mention that we played party modes yesterday.
Party modes.
Yeah, we played all or nothing.
Yeah.
No.
The knife one.
No, it wasn't a knife one. It was one in chamber.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know what they've done? They've given you 3 lives. They haven't got the time is 15 minutes or something. You have 3 lives, but after the game has started, people can join. So you're just waiting there for about, I guess, 10 minutes if you die early, just waiting for the game to end because people just keep joining halfway through the game. These cunts are garbage. Honestly, I wish you guys were there to experience it because it was just.
That sounds mind-numbing.
Development mayhem. It was actually one of the most talkative.
Yeah, they always are.
Because we had to sit there and watch these cunts.
Yeah, it's true.
There's only 2 of them. And they joined super late. Everybody else who had been in there before Reaper and I were dead. They were just watching them, and one's inside and one's just laying down in a bush.
That's really fun. That's really fun and engaging.
Yeah.
Have they fixed gun game yet so you can play with a party?
Yeah.
Can you play with more than one person?
Not very.
Yeah.
Confident.
Yeah, but we were playing party modes. We weren't playing gun game.
Gun game is a party mode.
I know, but we're playing the playlist.
There's a party mode playlist. What else is in the party mode playlist?
All or nothing, one in the chamber, gun game, and probably more. That's all that we played.
So good. I'm glad they brought those modes back that isn't gunfight. So I'll have to wait another fucking 4 weeks for gunfight. Yay.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. You're nearly diamond there. So there you go. That's something to look out for.
Talking about the game I will play, Halo Season 3 just dropped.
I've been having a lot of fun.
It's been really good. I've been enjoying myself. That new gun, is it the Reaper?
I haven't tried it.
It's really good, man. It's I would say an old battle rifle. It's hard. Yeah, honestly, it melts shield, maybe 3 or 4 shot shield, and then 1 shot headshot to finish off. Really start clutching with it.
Battle rifle single fire or?
Yeah, it's single fire. Yeah.
It's similar to the Commando.
Yeah, DMR. Yeah, DMR is the word I was looking for. I guess it is pretty much a DMR. Yeah, it's a really good gun. I really like it. I think the smokes have their place. I haven't figured them out quite yet.
Yeah.
What are they?
Yeah,
I've been trying to
not
use it
really.
a little bit in like taking like power positions. So like for instance, we play a lot of streets because it seems to be the map that's played the most mode wise. Like Spanker, you can use it. I've been trying to use it when I get them to like capture the spankers as much as possible. So like, when I know one of you boys are going for it, I'll try to chuck it down if I've got them and I'm in the vicinity, or even like strongholds. Just trying to move around in strongholds. They're essentially a smoke, as you say. So
no fucking around. If you're in it, you're in it. You're out. You're out.
I really do like it. It is fun looking as well. I like using it, even if it doesn't help me. Like, it's great in situations where it's just like I just need them to be blind and just get away so I can regen. Like, that's
It's annoying
awesome.
though because you can't see nades coming through it, which really annoys me. But
I don't
the
stand
purpose.
it. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't.
I'll be like
No,
behind it though, right? And then I'll throw
yeah,
it to
but
block
I'll
off
be
it.
far behind it. I'm gonna use this to block a choke point.
Yeah, that.
If
But
someone
then
wants
the
to
nade
run
comes through.
through that, I'm more than happy for him
Yeah,
to
but you
run.
gotta if you're
I
pushing
stand
like
way back.
say like B, right? You block off that main choke point, right? And then just watch the little room, and you're blocking off that that other small room next to A, and then the choke point. The nades will
I
just fly
usually use the
through.
gaps to the sides as well to just see like, oh man, if you're inside B, right, in the room, and you smoke the big entrance,
Yeah.
and you're watching the room, then you might have a little tiny gap that's on that little side room next to the stairs.
Yeah.
You know, they're not massive. They got a great curvature. It's like
Yeah.
I can predict how this is going to be. It's not like a fucking smoke, where it's just like poof. You know, I can get a sort of general idea of what the area of effect is for
Got
a
a Call of
smoke.
Duty smoke.
This is perfectly a circle, and I love it. I love the look of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. When you're inside of it, it's pretty nuts too. Yeah. Can't see
I'm
a
glad
fucking
they
thing.
didn't bring fucking stuns as shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah.
man. I would have been pissed.
Yeah, we'd seen them add abilities. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what they're gonna add next. You know, so I wouldn't have expected a smoke this time around. Like I don't know what you can bring on. I hope it's like you said. I hope it's not a stun. I consider them being more known in Halo 2, all the health and whatnot. A lot of the team fights and stuff. You don't want to get fucking stuff. 2v1 or something. Polished. Yeah. So wait, could you look up the name for that gun?
Bandit.
Bandit. That's what it is.
The bean. No, I haven't picked it up.
The smoke is called the Shroud Screen.
Shroud Screen. I knew it was something screen.
Hey,
You guys checked out the new map?
No, I have not yet.
No, we haven't played ranked. Hopefully it comes to ranked. Hopefully we get more of a selection.
Yeah, I played the big team map. It's big.
I don't actually
mind.
mind. I don't mind the rotation of maps in Halo because the game modes that go with them aren't horrible. The big capture the flag, I feel like, is the only map they can have, or the only mode they can have on that map.
Yeah, no, you're right. 100%.
But I definitely would like
have
more.
that map in it. That's it.
I don't mind it, man. Because we're getting better at it.
When we first started playing, it was worse than now. We know how to play it a bit more now. It's overwhelmed middle lane.
It's so thin that it makes the spawns very difficult.
But you know where
cap.
Yeah, like on a map like that though, you know where they're gonna spawn roughly, right? Like
yeah.
But yeah, I did have an issue with the servers on Halo at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I heard they're making some fixes to whatever the issue is. I forget what they call it. The Halo people will know, but yeah, I feel like it's. Sorry.
Bungie.
No, there's like. No, yeah, it's not the company, but there's like they call it the issue that they have with like the lag comp or like whatever the fucking lag shit they got going on in the game, like where you hit shit but it doesn't register. They have a name for it. They have a code name. I honestly I'm forgetting right now. It's just out of my brain. But I don't know. I feel like whatever they've done has actually made it worse. I feel like I'm missing way more. Even my shots are whiffing now, and I'm getting corners all the time.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me. Like we were playing last night, and we were on 1530 ping for most of our games last night, which is seems to be an improvement they've done as well. It seems to be there's more Aussie servers for us. But like I was quite significantly around corners, and I was dying still. And then there's that one game was on streets. I can't remember the mode, but it was it felt like we're on like a COD server at 180 ping sort of thing, where it's just stuttering the entire time, and we're on 30 ping.
Those old fucking Cold War servers we'd get on a.
Yeah.
I like them. I do miss them.
Yeah, it was good. Always good.
I think about those Cold War American servers.
Yeah, they were great.
Every time I'm raid.
Bombs all the time.
Yeah.
Oh man, they were always entertaining. Way more entertaining
this season as well is supposed to go till June 27th.
Oh really? So they're really actually quite a short season for Halo, first, like for them.
So the most recent one went from November to March. That doesn't seem right. It was a lot more than that.
I feel like that's short.
But yeah, apparently this one's supposed to go from March to June anyway. June 27th.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested to see what they bring throughout the update. That battle pass, I mean, I don't know what they can do with cosmetics in that game. Honestly, they look okay. Don't spend your money on fucking video games, guys. Especially when they bring it. So that they're remaking Halo multiplayer. They're rebuilding it in the Unreal 5 engine and rid of all the lag competition. But how long down the road that's going to be is unknown. And
the next Halo game probably.
Apparently this one they're going to redo this one, bro. Yeah.
Oh, that seems pointless. Why not just start from scratch?
I guess it's a testing.
Yeah, I think they're extending Halo Infinite. Like it's Halo Infinite. You know? Like they're trying to fucking make this the Halo.
Everything's live service. The game that didn't do as great as any of the other games.
Well,
do you next Fortnite?
Actually, talking about live service games that are dying, we had Rumbleverse the other week. It's fucking dead. Multiverses apparently has 900 people playing it right now.
Yeah, no, I hear it's the next to go, which is
jeez, that's popping.
Yeah,
that was quick.
My question to you guys is, how did Multiverses die with all this like band support? Like, there's all this fucking these characters in the game: fucking Superman, Batman, Shaggy, Harley Quinn, Iron Giant, Black Adam, LeBron, fucking James. You know what I'm saying? How did this game die so quick?
How did what was that other anime fighter? Something Force? Yeah. How that died? That's
Jump
still
Force.
That's. I agree with you, but Jump Force was just a piss poor made game. That's the difference.
Apparently Multiverses might be a piss poor made game as well. It's hard for me to tell because I barely fucking played it after.
Yeah, I just.
I mean, a hype train left, and that was it for me.
In my opinion,
didn't that much either. Yeah, it wasn't replayable. Like, we could jump on Brawlhalla whenever we want, and it's replayable. Same as like Smash. Like, I can go back and play Smash whenever the hell I want, but for this one, I just never had the urge to go back and play it.
I think it's just feel like a content at launch. I think that's my big feel like the skins, the ranked wasn't out for 3 months after. Like, you had fucking Bugs Bunnies running the lobbies to start the game off with, which is bad. Maybe too much focus on the cross promotional shit like Black Adam and Space Jam.
Yeah, especially when the fucking movies did terrible, both of them.
Yeah. So I think it's a multitude of factors, but also
that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson not gonna be in any superhero movies, like in a long time, because of the piss poor.
Could he have even been in Black Adam? Was he really the right choice for that?
I mean, he's black.
He's not called Adam though.
Oh man, he's not called The Rock either, but that's what he calls himself.
Just disappointing movie, and unfortunately the game was disappointing. And I was really hyped for this one. I really was. Oh, dude, the servers when it dropped, so awful, so fucking laggy. Yeah, man. Yeah. What have you been playing this week, Jules?
Oh man, I've been chilling on Arceus. It's been a fucking amazing time. Just going around catching Pokemon, you know, as you do. I really enjoy it over that terrible game Shining Diamond.
Yep.
I'm surprised that you are such a non-Pokemon fan if you had such a lackluster experience with this game, which you seem to have had, because when we reviewed the amount of Pokemon that you catch, compared to the amount of Pokemon that I catch and research.
Yeah, in the catch Pokemon game. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Do you want to talk about having quick attack on your Chimchar, trying to fucking beat the Elite Four? Yeah, exactly, Cookie. Fucking exactly. Yeah.
You did the slightest bit of little tweaking.
I tweaked like 12 moves.
And then you still couldn't do it. Right.
I
and the next day, I had to kill Cynthia.
You didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to do anything. And
mind you, I did. I had to do it for you.
And mind you, I fixed your team. You would never fucking beat her with that team.
What do you mean? The only thing that you fixed was you put Kadabra in.
Yep, and then I put moves on every single one of your Pokemon except for
absolutely garbage. I will.
It's your team. It's your team. I just put them in the team. Okay, don't blame the Pokemon.
The move on the Cario, right, was not Fire Blast. The other one. Or maybe it is Fire Blast.
No, the one I put on. It's Fire Fury or some shit. It's like fucking 120 damage with 100 accuracy. Yep.
Yeah, so that was good. I had Fire Blast on there before, and I accidentally replaced it with Fire Swipe, Fire Wind or something.
Awful.
Which is it's a continuous attack.
You also had quick attack on it. You left quick attack on it.
I wasn't bothered. It was 20 PP, and I was
30.
I was doing the fucking wild Pokemon.
You're a noob.
I'm not gonna fucking. Of course, as well. You dealt with the TMs. I knew about them. I knew about changing moves and shit like that. I knew about that.
And you
I never bothered because I couldn't be fucked.
Never did it, and you were.
And that is the one thing that you did. You put a few moves
X
on.
defense on all my Pokemon, but Cookie, this man told me to put let Pokemon hold X defense, bro, so they can use it mid battle. But that's not how it works.
It didn't work.
I tried to explain to him that's not how it works.
I mean,
just put it on before the battle. That's not how it works, Julian. Okay? No, it does. It works.
The thing is, I still was able to use it.
Mid battle, though, right? In a battle, right?
No, Luxray just kept holding it. But Luxray went off, so I feel like that X defense, really helped him.
And maybe all the plates I put on your Pokemon because you had fucking Calm Bell on your Dialga.
Because because he wasn't very happy with me. He wasn't happy with me, okay? I just want him to be my friend.
Fucking trying to beat the Elite Four with Quick Attack and Calm Bell, bro, out here. He's going to say, look, I caught more Pokemon than you, bro. I caught more than you, bro. He had like fucking 30 Pokemon in his box. By the way, hello, Reaper. 30 Pokemon in his box, bro. He's going to talk about, I caught more Pokemon than you, Arceus, bro.
Is it
30?
Bro, get your Switch. Get your Switch. When you get your Switch, go get Diamond, bro. It's on.
Jules just wants everyone to be his friend. You've got to know that by now.
We've played online video games with
That's the biggest amount of bullshit.
It wants to be like, I look at Arceus, I spend way more time catching a lot of Pokemon, bro. I am a better Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, I'm
gonna put an X defense. I am gonna throw X defense on Luxray, bro. It's gonna work. I'm gonna use Quick Attack on my Chimchar to beat Cynthia.
And you could have fucking beat Cynthia. What do you do? How'd you die, Ben? Do you remember? How did you die to Cynthia?
So what had happened was I accidentally clicked Revive instead of Potion. That's what happened. Yeah, but I was going to die anyway, wasn't I?
You used it on the wrong character.
Yeah, because I wasn't looking at the screen, Julian.
And then you fucked up, you fucking noob.
I pressed the wrong button. You were using Quick Attack on a Chimchar to beat the Elite Four, okay?
I wasn't using Quick Attack, though. It just sat there doing nothing.
Exactly! You could have put something good on there, but you said, TMs are too hard. I'm not going to do this.
No, and I didn't say it too. I just couldn't be bothered.
Same diff.
Not really.
Same diff, okay? Yeah, the level 50 Alakazam, bro. Go catch something good.
It was actually a Kadabra. I couldn't get Alakazam because I needed to trade him with a Lincoln Cord.
Catch something good.
There wasn't anything good to catch. Can't fucking find the right Pokemon in Shining Diamond. It's all the same fucking thing.
Catch something good.
Mate, every time I fucking encountered an enemy, a Pokemon, it was always due to some fucking magic carp. I swam in that river and had so many wild encounters, and it was always fucking Magikarp.
Okay, something good. That's why I want to leave that. Julian's bad at Pokemon. The original Pokemon games. He's good at Arceus because it's open world, 8 balls, throw them at Pokemon. That's the whole objective of the game.
Well, the thing is,
But,
you barely did anything
turn-based
in that Pink
combat.
Symphony anyway, so I don't know, man.
I barely did anything. Yeah, no, I didn't catch the Pokemon and level them up. No, I didn't. But I did fix all your Pokemon, correct?
I want to say that's fixing them.
Okay. All right, go use Quick Attack on Cynthia, bro. Go use Quick.
Okay, so did you replace more than what? 3 moves?
Yes.
'Cause I think you replaced 3 moves.
I replaced at least 6 moves.
No,
yes,
that's bullshit.
yes.
That's a bullshit
You didn't
call.
have. You didn't even have Stealth Rock.
Moves is all you need.
This motherfucker didn't even have Stealth Rock. He didn't know what it did.
And you know what? Didn't use it anyway because it's fucking garbage.
Stealth Rock is garbage, really.
It is shit. It does barely
okay.
damage. I didn't use it. I didn't use it to beat Cynthia. So what did it fucking matter?
Yeah, okay. Just
It's
anyway,
exactly.
anyway,
It's as
it's fine.
effective as
It's fine.
fucking Quick
It's fine.
Attack.
It's fine. It's fine. Fine, buddy. It's okay. Go catch some Pokemon and Arceus, bro. Calm down.
It's because Arceus, mate.
Go make balls and throw them at Pokemon, bro. You're good
I
at
will
the game.
do.
You're good at
I
one
will.
game at
I'm
least.
doing it right now. I'm enjoying
You're good at
myself.
one
I'm playing
game
some
at the very
fucking
least.
Pokeball.
Is this what you want to do? Is this a fight midway through the pod?
Is this a fight? I feel like this is
Go
content.
to your
Guys,
crafting
sign up
box.
to our Patreon to get the swear words in this argument.
I'm not editing the swear words, so this
That's
is
the
live.
explicit content.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it up.
All right.
So yeah, no, go fuck yourself. I'm better at you.
I was more talking about. I was trying to set you up for Wolong, but anyway, sure.
That's my conclusion. So
of course, your conclusion would be, "I'm the best, bro." What a fucking surprise out of your mouth.
Mate, look at that.
What a fucking surprise. Download Guilty Gear. Download Guilty Gear. Let's run it up. No, I won't play it. I won't play it. Yeah, pick a fighting game. It's on, bro.
Sure, we'll play Wulong. I call that a fighting game. That's a happy game.
Tell yourself whatever you need
Okay,
to tell
I'm
yourself.
sure there's 1v1s.
Alright.
1v1 me right now.
Alright, I'll fucking 1v1 you. Don't make me do that. So a couple games came out on Xbox Game Pass. I'll try to set you up again, Jules, so we don't have a fucking fight.
Alright,
Okay?
so one of those games was called Wulong.
Oh my gosh, Julian! Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I had F1 2022 come out. We had Guilty Gear Strive. We had Civ 6. And the game I want Julian to talk about is Wulong. All right, there you go, Jules. Can't let me talk. Can't let me talk. Can't let me talk, bro. Go, Jules. Wulong. I set it up.
So Cookie and I played a bit of Wulong. Cookie bailed out real fucking quick, so he doesn't really have
My
much.
computer's not up to standard for that game.
And nor is his eyes, so you know.
It's part of the computer not being up to standard.
Yeah. Which affected his weak eyes. So I enjoyed myself. I did. Right? It was fun. It's a shame that there is a tutorial section that they say is about 30 minutes long. But because it's a Dark Souls-esque game, I guess theoretically it would take 30 minutes, but I think in 2 to 3 hours I'm still gonna get past the first fucking dude. So
difficult fight that one.
To hit the co-op is gonna be rough. I do feel like I want to jump back into it and get into, I guess, the actual main world. It would be fun if I had at least one hardcore gamer who would be able to play a Dark Souls.
I'm just going to jump in here. I said, I will download this game, and he goes, nah, you don't want to download it. Well, you should do it, but it's going to suck, so don't do it. But you should do it. So, yeah, real faith put in me. Faith put in me.
So, Ben, I'm going to exclude you because I did say that to you, but, you know,
I would have got it. If you'd never said shit, I would have it right now.
Look, do you want to play a Dark Souls-esque game?
Not really, Jules, but I want to play a game with you.
But you want to be able to until the look. How about this? If you can beat it, maybe next time I'm over, we'll do a session, and if you can beat it, the first boss, then we'll play it. But if we can't beat it, then there's no real point.
No faith. This guy's no faith, bro.
Dude, I tried.
It's
Cookie
not
tried.
fucking easy.
I don't think it's easy. I never expected it to be easy, but no faith. No faith. You call us not hardcore gamers. This is exactly what you just said. No faith. Disrespectful too.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say any of you guys are hardcore gamers.
No faith, yeah, sorry we have responsibilities, bro. My apologies.
I wouldn't call myself one.
I wouldn't call you having responsibilities either.
Me?
Jeez, you got
He-
fucking daggers today, Julesy.
Yeah, he's.
Got a lot of
I'm running. I'm
users,
fucking.
Jules.
Sorry, mate. It's the IRL podcast.
Yeah, I'm
but
fucking.
He's
I'm
a
rolling.
toxic one.
I'm writing the script next time. Fuck this, bro.
What do you mean? Man? I'm having
Fucking
fun.
hell, bro. Yeah, Julian. This is the Julian podcast. Another podcast where Julian is the most important part. He's actually the most important part of the IGL, and he's not even there.
Am I still? Oh yeah, no, I am. You're right. No, you are right.
What's your favorite?
So
what's your favorite team again, Jules?
Of what, esports?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, let's go for Optic. Why not? Optic India when they expanded in 2013, I think.
All right.
Alrighty. Thanks, Jules.
Appreciate
No,
it,
man.
Jules.
So the wheel one was fun. Hopefully I can pick it up again.
Yes. Cookie, you have anything to bring up?
It's a very visually beautiful game. It is a very clean feeling game. Gameplay wise, it's very crisp. Everything you do for a reason. But it is very because it's so visually appealing. It's very taxing on the computer, and mine's just not up to it. But the fights are fun. I couldn't get past the first boss, but it's still a very fun fight to try to beat. So. Highly recommend it. If you got Game Pass, give it a go.
Always give it a go if you got Game Pass and decent internet speed. We don't want to waste anybody's time. Get started for a game and space on there. But, it's pretty hard to I was thinking about doing a series where I reviewed them, but I think it's mainly an Australian problem. You know what I mean? Because I would have to download a game from Game Pass the night before to get it ready for the next afternoon, or night after I got home. Yeah. And waiting for it, I'm excited, and then I play it, and it's I don't really like this game. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm glad I'm glad Julian be bad at video games.
Bad at video games. This is said not good.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Whatever. So that's fine. That's fine. We're not taking it to heart. I'm not crying on the inside right now. Reaper, you're here. Do you have anything to talk about?
Yeah, nah, look, I was listening through to the podcast, and I know this is a bit of an old topic that you guys already had spoken about, but it was to do with the new map in COD. And me and Julesy were playing it last night. To be fair, as a CDL watcher as well, I do see it being viable for the for CDL play. But in saying that, I've got to bring up something with Julesy. I don't know if you talked about it because I was driving back from the beach. Did you talk about pubs in COD now and how trash they are and how fucking bad it was?
For what? The only thing I've noticed from the pubs was that the skill-based matchmaking was so low because we had two people who not only didn't actually have an account but were, playing for free. So they had no record, and we were getting into some of the easiest games that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm saying the skill-based matchmaking in that compared to a ranked is so completely different.
Oh no, I noticed that the first time that I played ranked Call of Duty hard. I think it would have been Cold War, and I was like, oh, we just played that. We didn't even touch pubs, and then there was more than 4 people, so then we played a pub match, and we just fucking flogged the shit out of them.
You reckon?
Yeah. Crossbows.
I think we were 120 points down in the first hard point, and we ended up coming back to win it by a good 60, 70 points. It was literally just me and Julesy running the whole fucking map.
Yeah, no, I was glad that Reaper was there because it was Reaper and then a coworker and one of his mates, and they're not super skilled. They're pretty competent, but it's not like they're playing ranked.
Well, could that be a part of it though? You guys were in a
Like
group with 2 people that were
No,
playing
definitely
due to
is.
free weekend.
Yeah. Do you think it could be
they had
Yeah, sorry, Jules. Do you think it could be a selling point that they're trying to give to free players? They're really making the skill base strict and making them look better because they're free, trying to entice them into purchasing.
Personally, I reckon that is a ploy that they could have been doing.
Maybe.
Were they having a good time too? Were they having to run it up, or were they just staying even and shit, being competitive?
Reaper, what do you think? Because I couldn't tell.
Look, I think one of them enjoyed it a bit more than the other.
Which one?
I think Shrouded was doing a bit better.
Shrouded?
Yeah, Shredded was doing a bit better than Monkey Cheese.
Yeah, no, that's
But
fair.
I think he was enjoying it a bit. I do also say that they had base weapons. They didn't have any unlocks or how to unlock it all
Yeah,
or
no, I did
grind and all of that. So they were just playing with whatever they could pick up off the floor or whatever they ran. And I could see it being a bit more friendly towards the people that, like you said, a casual gamer that just picks up a controller for a night just to play it, to see how it is. It was a lot easier for them to take in what the Call of Duty scene is about. But in saying that, it was definitely like just pretty much me and Jules was just running around the map, just getting.
I guarantee you guys, if we were jumping pubs right now, it would not be enjoyable time at all.
No.
Last time me and Reap played pubs, bro, it was so fucking awful.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, we also played a few of the gun game battles and stuff like that, and it was literally just Jules, you running the show in the gun game, and I think I was running the show in the one in the chamber.
All or nothing and something like that.
Yeah, I like one in the chamber. I was running the show, and then it was gun game, and Jules did it in about 4 minutes. The whole game was over. It was just like you could see that they were trying to make it as easy as possible for the newer players that were coming in.
Yeah.
But it also made it tedious for gamers that have been on the game for so long.
What do you
Because
think
it was so
tedious?
easy.
I don't think tedious. I liked fucking how nice I could flick and actually pull it off. What?
What?
So I liked how easy it was for me to be able to actually, because it's a fast TTK and you only have 100 health, so having that time to actually turn around and then light someone up because their fucking aim is terrible. It's super satisfying. I quite enjoyed that section of it.
I love stomping on noobs. It's so good.
No, don't get me wrong.
I'm the best Call of Duty player.
It was fun to feel because I'm in our group. I am probably not as strong as
yeah.
Wait.
Hey guys.
I'm not as strong. Like Benny, you can contest to this. You fucking stumped me in the ground.
I hate when you say this shit, but yeah.
But you stumped me in the ground with fucking 1v1.
I've been bringing up the 1v1.
Yeah, you stumped me down quite easily. It was a quite easy game for you. But in saying that,
sweating my dick off, but yes.
Wait. Was it easy? You say? I wasn't sure. You hadn't said it.
Yeah, it was quite an easy game to be fair. I think it was 29-10. It was fun.
It ended up being 20. Why was it 29-10? Such a weird score, Reaper.
My game crashed.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
an unfortunate crash.
No, like I think I was trying to pull up the next game that we're going to, which was Halo to join Cookie. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it was
GTA. No, it was GTA. It would have been GTA.
Oh, GTA. Sorry, GTA. And I think I accidentally clicked GTA to pop up, and it crashed my game. So I don't know what happened, but in saying that, I'm not the strongest shooter. I'm more methodical in how I play the game. But it was fun to be able to just turn on people, like Jules said. But it kind of got boring after a while.
Oh no, definitely. I think on the same map as well.
On the same map, we're playing the same map non-stop, and it just kind of got, in my opinion, tedious because it got boring. It was the exact same thing non-stop. We were both dominating every game. It was just like, there's got to be a middle ground. So they should have been like, one game it was really easy. The next game you verse slightly better people.
You can't do that though. Like not with the skill base how it is now, right? That's how it used to be. Right? When we used to play COD, how it used to be. You'd get in a lobby, it'd be full of randoms, right? Every time, and like some form of like team-based matchmaking where it's like, okay, all these players, like these players are shit, these players are good. You know, we'll mix them up and we'll just put them in a lobby together, right? And that's how it should be, right? Where now it's individual skill based, right? Everybody you're versing 6-stack, like on the 6-stack is good as you.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, I think I messaged it in the group chat as well. It's a 3 route map, which I love. You go direct, straight down the middle. You got 2 other flanks that you can do around the sides. I think it brings back the older CDL maps or the old COD maps.
Is it too big? Too big, you say?
For certain modes, it would be, but for like a hard point, it's actually not bad.
I want to play Search on it.
We haven't played Search on it, but we played Hardpoint, TDM, or the basic fucking modes you got. But I reckon for a control, it would be better than a Fortress because it is slightly bigger. You won't be able to get someone in a spawn trap as easy. But in saying that, Search and Destroy, I don't think it will work 100% for it. I think you still keep a Silo in the map count and not put that as a CDL map. But yeah, I can see
If
being.
it's coming in for Search, it'd come in for Fortress.
Yeah, no, it will be. I think they were saying. I think Rambo was saying, in his opinion, it's a better control map than Fortress and a better hardpoint map than Hydro. Actually, not Mikado, Hydro.
Yeah. So Crowder released a video saying that it comes down to the team's decisions. So if the teams go like, oh, although it may play better than this map, they still want to keep. For instance, you look at Optic and Mikado, disgusting team on Mikado. They might be like, well, okay, we want to keep Mikado in because it's one of our best maps. We'll get rid of Hydro. But then another team that might be like, oh well, Hydro is our best map. We want to keep Hydro in. We'll get rid of Mikado. It's whether or not there's a unanimous vote for it. Is what Crowder was saying for it.
I personally will say that it would most likely, get majority of the vote. Personally,
Yeah, the last update on it, it was 7-5 for Hydro.
but
7 yeses,
But in
5 no's.
saying that, like we played pub, so it was a, I think 6v6 instead of 4v4. That's a big.
It's a shame that we can't trial them.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's all I've got to say about that.
Yeah. All right. No, that's no
yeah,
worries. I think, appreciate you coming through, Reap, if you're getting off now, but feel free to stay around. I wanted to shift a little bit. Me and Julian listened to some music this week.
Okay.
I got
Remember, Reaper, how you were going to share an album with me, and we were going to do a whole contest of who had actually shared the better album chosen and what my.
Oh, didn't I send it to you?
No, you never sent that to me, bud.
I've got it on my. Oh fuck! I've got it.
Oh, that's such a shame, buddy. Because what we did instead is we chose Logic's latest album, which I don't know why we would, but for some reason
it came out recently. I just wanted something to listen to.
And Logic came into my like songs. It just appeared in my shuffle, and I went, oh, you know what? I'm gonna check it out. I just
tell us your Logic history, Julian.
Oh man, I like Logic myself. I am biracial. Not true. But I relate to him so much because he is white. I'm sure that Ben relates to him because he's black. So
I'm biracial.
He's biracial.
I'm biracial.
So interestingly enough, I joined in what it was probably I typed it before the album was called.
The album previously.
An Incredible True Story in Under Pressure. That's where I came in.
Yeah.
And they were lit. They were nice, calm, vibey.
Which one?
Yeah, they didn't argue so much about, how he's black or white, which comes a bit later. He just, he mentions it. It seems like a bit later he got a bit fixated on trying to convince people that he's black. He got a bit too popular. And they made a song called 1800. It was garbage. It still popped off, and it was catchy, but still pretty fucking shit for what he was.
But releasing. You liked it. You liked that album.
The album?
Yeah.
Which one?
Everybody.
No. Oh.
Everybody, people, Jules.
Maybe.
Everybody, bleed.
I don't think so. I don't think I was an actual true fan.
I think so. I used to listen to Logic all the time.
Yeah. No, it's good because he's white. I was like, oh, sweet. I can listen to rap and,
No, that's not it. He made good art and you enjoyed the art, right? Try to separate the person from the art.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it isn't a race thing. No, okay. Everybody was okay. I like Black Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I
like America and Inkblot.
Oh, he stole a Seth song?
Apparently. I think he did. So, yeah, no, pretty shit history because after that he just went too mainstream and just fell off. Didn't really enjoy it.
Supermarket, right? Your favorite album,
Yeah,
Supermarket.
and then after that he made Supermarket and then definitely didn't want to listen to him anymore because he's a little fucking poof. I don't think that word's offensive.
That is certainly offensive. Thank you very much,
Oh.
Julian. I appreciate you saying that.
Don't worry, man. Just cancel me later. My name's
don't.
Julian.
I just fucking. Can you I've asked you to stop saying that word, but anyway, I digress.
This is an intervention.
No, I've told you like a bunch of times, or you're at my house saying it, and I told you why the fuck you saying that word.
Huh.
It's just he didn't listen. It's a classic Julian. He didn't listen. He didn't fucking listen as always. So I appreciate your input, Julian. What about this album?
I thought it was mid. It was good at some bits.
I think it was good the first time I listened to it. I just think the issues is like after a second or third listen, it's not good anymore. It just gets bad.
Yeah, no, the intermissions were
grinding, bro. They're good the first time, but they're
good
grinding.
the first time, and they're very repetitive. And he didn't separate them; he put them in each track. So there's no way for me to save his album without the intermission.
Yeah.
And there's no way for me to separate the story from the music, which I feel like he'd done this on purpose. Because what would you say? The album's man, I wish I could look it up.
It's a tie into a show, College Park. I think that's what's. Yeah. I don't know if he made it based. I haven't seen the show he made, but apparently it's based off of his early rise, and I'm sure this album has some stuff to do with it. Logic quite enjoys. He did that Supermarket book with that Supermarket album, so he quite likes tying the two together. I enjoyed it my first time listening through. I can't say I enjoyed it so much listening through over and over again, as you said. It'd be repetitive. The sketches, the only one I liked was, and I still like, is the. What I loved was when we was talking about the fat boy dream or some shit where he's ordering a hamburger for skinny.
Yeah,
that was really funny. It was quite funny. And I also
some of the jokes are good, and the entourage that he has with him in those sketches are good, and
they're good back and forth.
Really
they're really
fun
good
to listen to.
Yeah, but it's just like every single fucking song.
Yeah, and
like I'm not trying to listen to the fucking 12th Man.
Yeah, there's nowhere to separate them and stop you from listening to it. So if you want to listen to a song, you go listen to that too, and it's rough.
Yeah.
He hasn't done it so heavily, I don't think, even with his older albums.
Yeah.
There was like maybe some of them, but then most of them were separated in the actual intermissions before. Like, man, Kendrick did it beautifully. Could you actually call it intermission? So you could go, oh yeah, all right, I don't want to save this.
Yeah.
Save your intermission and then save you.
Yeah.
That's great. Apparently this album is 67 minutes. I would say that if you take out the it's only about 40 minutes. 47 to maybe 50 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say 40 minutes is a bit much, but the intermissions do drag on.
I'd say probably about 15 to 20 minutes those go on for.
Yeah.
So it's not much music.
There's heaps of fucking music, okay? There's plenty of fucking music on here. It's just the fact that intermissions make it hard to put these things in fucking playlists.
But it's not just all the story as well. There's also, he's got the chick that sounds like she's the opening to the Lord of the Rings. And that just throws me off. It's like, oh, that's sort of nerdy, but cool. Now it's like, I don't want to listen to that anymore.
Yeah, it makes it really hard when you want to put it in playlists and whatnot. I think that's my biggest issue with it. I always avoid putting songs in playlists that have like an intro and outro to it, unless it's short and quick, you know, like.
Or it is like a banger.
Yeah, like one of my favorite songs is "Smoking and Drinking" by YG and Kendrick Lamar, and it annoys me that there's a skit at the end every time. It just really annoys me. And not that I don't like the skit, it's just the fact that I've heard it so many times now. I just want to hear the song, you know.
The song is something that you will listen to more than the skit.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't want to hear the skit again, and it means I just have to press skip every time, and I don't want to fucking do that. It's just. But what were some of your highlights of the album, bro?
That definitely dealt heavily with the story. I would say that Seth MacFarlane's feature
was interesting, eh? I didn't expect that.
Strange and interesting. It's a good reminder. I showed Cookie, and he said he sounded like Frank Sinatra. It's a good reminder that I've heard him before in actually Family Guy. But just that he is that talented when it
Yeah.
comes to singing is his strange feature. I feel like that's his the white side of Logic and his connections. He was able to get Seth MacFarlane as a feature.
Got Redman and Seth MacFarlane on there, so it's like it's white and black. It's
Yeah,
biracial track. It's a good song though. It's a really good song. I really like that.
To be fair though, this album he doesn't really express that he is white and black so heavily, which is nice. It's not fresh, I'd say. It's just not painful.
My issue with this, bro, I have a lot of issues with this album. Right? I have a lot of positive things to say, but there's a lot of songs where I'm like, I'll just hate a bit of the song, but I don't mind the song itself. Like, there's really good things in the song. There's just the little bits that I hate. Red Pill was a perfect example. Like, I think it's one of my favorite songs off the album.
Red Pill is good, yeah.
But that fucking therapist from, the therapist from the Outback? She makes me feel good when I'm down under, bro. I was like, ugh, that's a fucking horrible bar, bro. That's an awful bar.
What therapist?
He says something. He says so. He's trying to say he has an Australian therapist. He's like, so I have a therapist from the Outback, right? She helps me when I'm down under. She's trying to say I'm trying not to take pills because that's what doctors say because I'm feeling this way, right?
Yeah.
He says he got himself a good therapist from the Outback. She helps me when I feel down under.
I get that, and I guess it's a bit cheesy for us, but
it's
maybe
so Logic though. That's so Logic. I don't know.
It is a weird thing for him to express.
It's a corny bar, bro.
Yeah, no, it is super corny.
He's the king of corny bars. But he's rapping his ass off on some of these tracks. Like Clone Wars 3 is a really, really good song. Absolutely hitting the bars. I think I like Self-Medication. Is it Gathersburg Freestyle? Fire. Lenbo. Lenbo is really good. I always like when him and Lenbo are on a track.
The hype that follows Wake Up, Lightsabers, Clone Wars, and Red Pill is really nice. I didn't mind them. You get rid of Intermission, it's really good songs.
Yeah.
Then Gaithersburg or Gettysburg.
I thought it was Gaithersburg.
He does say it because it's where he fucking comes from. But that's really nice. It's got a sort of a mixtapey feel. It reminds me a lot of the Potato Salad.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Rocky and
come on, bro.
I can't remember his name.
Tyler,
the Creator. Yeah, Tyler the Creator's latest album. Hell yeah, the DJ. You know, obviously that's how you open it up. And I thought it was really nice. The one thing I did have an issue with the actual writing of the song is he's trying to take me back to his life in 2011, but then his writing of his song talks about if he's in the year 2023. So I did have an issue with that mix of immersion between him taking us back.
But I think that's the whole point of this album, isn't he's trying to take us back, right? In putting his ground in today. I think Kendrick did it better, right? When look at Good Kid, Mad City, right? He did, obviously, it's like that's like the magnum opus, especially one of the best story albums ever, right? He can take a picture of today, right? And then like what's going on right now and how good my life is, say like bitch don't kill my vibe, right? And then go into like backseat freestyle, showing you like why like things he was doing in the past that made him come to this like awakening or realization. But he's taken it as like this Tarantino-esque thing where this is happening now, right? And you're seeing this right now, like bitch don't kill my vibe, I'm having a good time with my life and everything's going right. And then like this is me on back in the day, you know, like grimy shit. And then he goes, what's that one where he's with the homies, that one, you know? I can't think of the fucking song right now, but he did it better on that album. But I can see this album's a bit more like, I'm here and now I'm there, I'm here and now I'm there. I have heard that throughout the tracks. I'd just like to mention though, Self-Medication with Seth MacFarlane, Redman is actually the most listened to album.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I had some lowlights.
Going to be.
I had some lowlights of the album. I'll let you talk about the last song on the album in a second, Jules. But I seen Shimmy's actually got a lot of plays, and I think that's more because of the Joey Badass feature. But Shimmy genuinely feels like a really fucking bad song to me. I didn't like it, and I think the Joey Badass.
Oh no, Shimmy was fucking terrible. The hook is horrible.
Awful, yeah.
Horrible. Was it a Shimmy Shimmy Yay?
Yeah, well, that's like it's a play on the Shimmy, like Shimmy Shimmy Ya by ODB. Right, that's the play on the track there, but I just didn't. I don't think it was a good. I think the Joey Badass feature was phoned in.
Shimmy, yeah. Yeah, nah.
And I just don't think the concept of the song. I do
Yeah, no.
appreciate that use of the sample of Shimmy Shimmy in the background, but like he really plays in nostalgia on this album again, like another Logic album playing on nostalgia. Sometimes I think it just goes over what he's trying to do. He always talks about being unique and this and that, and it's always just like reaching back in the past to grab something. Do you want to talk about Lightyear, Jules?
No, I agree with you. The Shimmy is garbage. Oh, bad song. Lightyear, the end of the album is a 8-minute song. The actual track, I wouldn't say it's horrible. Yeah, the track before the intermission, because it's about 3 minutes and it's about 2 minutes of intermission and it's about 3 more minutes of another song.
So you're saying we could have made this album under an hour? Could have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut out Shimmy and cut out that fucking.
No, it's not even cut out songs, bro. It's just like this album is so stretched, man. Stretched the shit out of this.
Oh no, for sure.
I did my whole shop today listening to this album. I did the whole shop, and I still got home and there was songs left.
That's rough. I felt like it went fast the first time, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, don't know. For Lightyear, the song is okay, but it's not really memorable. Then it leads into the transition. This is actually where I started to listen in, because he's talking to the crowd and saying, "Oh man, I can't believe I'm playing for 150 people." I was like, "Oh, that's a bit on the nose, but that's pretty cheeky. That it used to be 150 and now it's packed out stadiums that you probably would prefer it to be."
Maybe you want it to be packed out stadiums.
Yeah, I don't want it to be. And then he talks, he says, bit of story, bit of skit, real boring. And then he is talking to someone. I cannot remember who it is, but he talks about, say, we are in 2011. He talks about in 10 years' time, he doesn't want to be an angry old ass white rapper, and even does do a mimicry sort of rap, which I felt like was a bit of a diss on Eminem, which I find weird.
Pretty weird. Yeah, it's weird to hear that come out of his mouth.
Especially, that just 2 years ago they released that
Homicide, right? That song.
Fuck rappers.
Kamikaze,
wasn't it? I think so.
I have no idea. No, that's the Eminem album. I'm pretty sure it's Homicide.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So unmemorable. But yeah, just for it to be now flipped, and I don't want to be like Eminem, which is strange because that's basically exactly who you are. That's the path that you've followed pretty much to the T. But he doesn't want to be like that anymore. So he says, I want to show that I can actually play guitar and I can sing too. And then he goes into his little Drummy Jacks Johnson song, which I don't enjoy at all.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You're not Jack Johnson, baby. You ain't make banana pancakes, bro, okay?
You're right. That's the only person I know who plays that sort of music. Or Angus and Julia Stone, which is very Australian of me. But that's pretty much it. And I don't want Logic to play that, not because he shouldn't, do whatever you can, but mostly because he's bad at it.
But who knows, man? Who knows? I think the thing is, right, if you want to break out of your mold, you have to do a Tyler where you have to fucking break the fuck out of your mold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Switching genres and music seems like it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't seem like it'd be easy. Charles Gambino, stopping music and saying, "Oh man, I'm gonna produce and direct a show called Atlanta. I'm gonna write it," and that's fine. I don't think there's any real impossible roadblocks or like subjective roadblocks that come into that. But when it comes to Logic saying, "Oh, I don't want to be a rapper. I want to be a guitarist. I want to sing," I just go, "Man, that's not what I signed up for."
Yeah, but like, I don't blame him for wanting to do those things, but I think he's proven in the past that he can't do those. That's the difference. Tyler can break out of that horrorcore rap niche to make Igor. Childish Gambino can break out of the, I don't know, backpack rap kid to make, because the internet, then he broke out of that to make, what's that album called? The third one. The blue cover, Jules. Come on,
Childish?
Yeah.
Not
Stay
Redbone.
Awake, My Love or some shit? No, No, that album. What's it called?
I can't remember.
I think it's Awaken My Love or something. I'm
It's
gonna go with Awaken.
Red Bone on it.
You're the Childish Gambino guy.
Awaken My Love. Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know that
good.
one.
Fuck, I'm too good. But overall, I don't really like rating music. I don't really like putting fucking numbers on shit. So I think this is a decent album. It's definitely a listen. Why not, right? Like, just if you like Logic, you're gonna probably love this album. If you don't like Logic, I think if you previously enjoyed Logic's music, it's a good time to get back into it and give it a listen. It gives you definitely some of those old school Logic vibes that his previous couple albums have been missing.
Yeah, I definitely got the vibe that it is similar to his earlier albums, but the way he ended it just doesn't make me feel very optimistic for me appreciating his future and what he has to offer.
I agree with that. All right, you got anything to talk about, Cookie?
No.
Sick, man. I've been enjoying the show this week. Season 4 of You has finally finished up. It's wrapped up. Part 2 came out this week. Reaper, did you see part 2 yet?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, man. I was going to go on Julian hasn't seen it either. Look, I think you were disappointed with the first part, though, right, Reap?
I thought it was a bit long in the tooth. I thought it dragged out a little bit.
I can see your concerns, and I've heard that from a couple of different people. But I enjoyed the part 1. I think it was quite good. Good break of formula for me. But season 2 has just twist on twist. It leaves you scrambling for like fucking at least 3 episodes, man. I think by episode 8, maybe it really like turns on its head and then starts. How can I put it? Starts being a very interesting show. You're very engaged from the episode 8.
Like previous seasons.
Yeah, I think
where there's a lot more twists and turns and things fucking break down. You're like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
It starts to become a full picture. I think that's the issue. Is a lot of breadcrumbs in the first part. I don't think this season should have been split up. Honestly, I don't think so.
Okay.
But once you see the second part, I think you'll understand the first part more. And I think it made the first part make at least a bit more sense on why it was going the way it did. And overall, I think it ended up being pretty good in the end. The twist is kind of, I wouldn't say predictable, but it's definitely been done before. But like, what hasn't been done before? To say. Trying to say some shit without spoiling it.
So I think he goes insane. And
he definitely is crazier by the end. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but
what you think is true isn't actually true because he's imagining it.
He's full nuts by the end. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna ask a question then, without spoiling it. You don't have to go into it.
Just
is the ending the end or is it open ended?
I would say it's super open ended. If they ended it there, it could be ended. It could be ended there. Apparently, they're not signed up for a season 5. No, well, it felt like it was going to be the final season, like going up and towards. I'm not going to lie. Up until the last episode, it felt like it was going to be the final season. And if they left it here, there'd be a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it'd be a good off point, good stop.
You might be right about that though, because it's sort of like the numbers that I've been seeing and the amount of people talking about it and memeing about a show which I thought was dead after season 3, but apparently, there's been a bit of just a social media revitalization of the show. I feel like maybe it was going to end and then, it got picked up. And
it hasn't been picked up for a 5th season yet. That's the issue, I think, with the show. I think that's why they wrote it to be so open-ended, because I said to Rachel, because it was pretty nuts. We're just looking at each other and because the ending is fucking super nuts, right? But yeah, they left it there. I'd be disappointed, but at the same time, I'd understand if they needed to make another season. Yeah, that's
okay.
It was good. I think you should definitely watch it. Definitely get into it, Reaper. Let me know how you feel about it.
I'm like halfway through it. I just stopped watching.
I get it, man. I get it. Well, something to watch when you pick it back up again.
Yeah, we'll do. I might watch an episode tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, because that's episode 6. It starts to unravel. By episode 8, it'll just grip you again, bro. So
Alright, easy.
Julian needs to catch up a lot on you.
I'm only 2 seasons behind.
That's so long. That's so long, Julian.
That's it.
I don't watch an episode for 1 week. Julian's like, that episode's so old.
It is old. Yeah, no, you were so far away with Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm like 2 weeks out. I'm 2 weeks out on episodes. Bro.
But you're
a year and a half on you, so.
Yeah, but maybe I just don't want to watch it.
Talk is cheap,
maybe
Julian. Talk is
maybe it's a
cheap.
garbage fucking show. Maybe I don't like his beard, huh?
I like the beard.
Does he look beard?
His beard is quite sexy.
His podcast is weird, but when he talks about you, there's a podcast, so it's pretty weird. All right, we got anything else to talk about, Julian?
Oh man, not that I can think of right now. Reaper.
Yeah, sick. I'm glad we didn't write a script for this.
I don't know.
Okay. No. So, all right. Talking about your music thing, you guys actually never gave me an input.
Yeah, it's our fault, Ben. We're just going to pass it on to you because
I feel like I was very clear on the episode what we were doing.
You guys were the host.
With the music part, I'm not a new school music boy. Like
that was the point.
The
point, Reaper. I knew this going into it.
See, you guys love Logic and shit. I love Afro Man.
I don't love Logic, bro.
I'm just saying,
and I don't hate Afro Man either. Like,
yeah, I would definitely say I don't love Logic. I would say I like Kendrick.
See, I like Afro Man. I love like the old school artists.
I love all that shit too. Reaper, the idea of this was, I'll let you know now, was I wanted Julian to listen to something old, I wanted Julian to listen to something new, and I wanted to give his opinion on both because he really is a neutral party. You're going to go old school rap's the best. I don't mind, but I'm listening to new school shit at the moment, you know?
Yeah, but see, like, you know Afro Man, like Colt 45.
Yeah, of course.
He didn't make a lot of massive songs. But
I mean, he made a couple huge songs.
Yeah, he made like 3 big songs, and then the rest of them have dropped a lot. But like Colt 45, it's not the type of song that a lot of people will get behind because it's that comedy / rap style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it, right? But
a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's corny as fuck." Like,
yeah, but Reaper, I'm expecting you to send him fucking 2001 by Dr. Dre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a fucking banger album, right? And then I send him some fucking shit that I'm listening to and see what he thinks about the albums.
Yeah, actually, alright.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to fucking send him some fucking nut shit. Just send him like some old shit. Julian just wants to listen to music. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
That's what we had this discussion about mumble rap versus old school rap, bro. And like, I don't appreciate that they're even in the same category because I don't feel like they're the same music. You know? I don't appreciate it's apples and oranges, those musics, but I would like to throw them at Julian and see what he thinks about them. And like, so this week, actually, I forgot to mention after we talked about Logic, I made a short playlist of songs that I was thinking about while listening to the Logic album. Little bits. Logic's really good at adding those tidbits of older songs or other people's songs in, and I threw a couple of songs in there that I was thinking about while.
Yeah, gone back just because you mentioned it. I heard the Kendrick sample. How do you feel about that one?
Which one?
Logic's
which one of the 20 Kendrick samples Logic's used in the past? The All Right sample in this album?
Yeah, All Right.
I didn't like it. I hate it when he does that.
I didn't think it was great either.
Something so new too, you know what I mean? And if you're gonna do it, you have to do it in your own way. Or do something better. It reminds me of that Smooth Criminal remix Polo G thing I've heard recently. It's like I don't think you're doing the original art any services by making this. On now, okay. But as I was saying, I made a short playlist if you want to check it out. It's in the description of this video underneath. So listen to this description. So feel free to go check that out. It didn't take me long to put together. I'm going to try and make something a bit better next week. Reaper, do you have an idea of an album you would like to send Julian for this week?
An album?
Yeah, an album. And send him an album from another artist that somebody made, not you.
Alright.
You have a look through. You have a little scroll through. No, I want to talk about it now because like I would like to hear what you're going to send him. I would like to listen to what you're going to send him to this week, so it gives me some ideas and some points because I wouldn't mind putting a playlist together. I actually want Julian to start a playlist of his favorite songs this week.
Then Cookie,
yeah.
You guys send us some metal?
don't think you would really care for that too much.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to listen to it, but I'm sure Julian would like something to listen to this week. So
It'd be fucking pointless me doing that.
What? No, I would appreciate
Absolute
it.
waste of
Julian-
time for
Julian
me
would.
to put together as well as for you guys to listen.
Julian would appreciate it. I guarantee it, man. But maybe another time, maybe when Reaper isn't on or I'm not on or something. So
Yeah.
we could do like Cookie's music segment. That'd be sick. I would actually like to try and get you to listen to that. I reckon, see something like Logic. I think you could actually appreciate.
Maybe I listened to a couple of songs that Jules.
Yeah, no, I
threw
sent
my
you the
way.
Steph McFarlane. I sent you the transition to the guitar solo at the end.
Yeah, granted that wasn't really.
No,
rap, it was
that-
more him trying to be Jack Johnson.
Yeah, fucking
Banana pancakes, anyone?
yeah, man. I love my banana pancakes.
Just Jack Johnson, that vibe. But yeah, Reaper, I'm probably going to send him Die For My Bitch by Baby Keem. So, nothing too crazy. I think it's a solid album. One of my personal favorites of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I just want, and it gives me a reason to give Julian something to listen to that he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get into Baby Keem.
Yeah.
See,
Say in
I was
regards
just
to
having a quick
Logic.
think. Oh yeah, go for it, Cook.
I was just gonna say the only thing I kind of the way you were going on about kind of him trying to break out of the mold and like going to something, if it happens a lot in the metal scene where like they'll start out really heavy because they're young. I wouldn't say dumb or stupid, but they're young. That's kind of the stuff they want to do to kind of make a name for themselves. Then they'll mellow out. There's very well known bands, for instance, Bring Me the Horizon. I'm sure everybody's probably heard of them by now. They started in like deathcore, like incredibly heavy, and now they're doing like pop almost sort of thing. And they've through the years gone through a very big change, and some of the fans have stuck it out, some of the fans haven't, but they've gained new fans down the track as well due to their change of music. Also,
I think.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible, but with Logic, I think the issue
With- yeah,
arises as he's
with
tried
rap-
this already.
With rap to guitar, like it's very much. It's weird that one verse he'd be saying, like, if we went straight from one transition to the other, one verse he's saying how he's hard, how he's black and white, how he's like, fucks women, he loves weed, shit like that. And then the next he's strumming about, oh man, girl, you are the love of my life, nah. Yeah, nah, no good. It's just horrible. I can't see how anybody could pull that off.
yeah.
Kanye could.
A lot of people do it. Not very many of them do it successfully.
I mean, MGK isn't successful, but that's the only you can really see who he went from rap to pop and was popular still, like probably more popular now. So there's been a lot of rappers in the past that have tried to make different
He wasn't
music.
very well liked in the rap community, though, was he?
But he's really
not
popular.
very well liked in the punk community.
He had an underground following though. He had people.
Right.
There was people that enjoyed his music though, bro. Like even if it wasn't a lot, there's people who still enjoyed his music. I think like there's good like you got Kid Cudi trying to do like a punk rock kind of fucking was it Speeding Bullet to Heaven? Awful, really fucking awful. You had Vic Mensa there for a while trying to break off and do like some rock shit, some solo rock shit. That was terrible. And I like Vic Mensa a lot, but that shit was pretty bad. But that's okay. I don't mind artists trying to do different stuff. I think if they're proven to have not done it properly in the past, so that's when we start running into issues. Like Supermarket.
No, I agree.
Reaper, you found an album for people to listen.
I've got a few in mind. I was thinking maybe go like Busta Rhymes sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or go Coolio.
Cool.
I don't want to kind of go too mainstream, like go Biggie Smalls or even Tupac.
Anything, bro. Anything. Whatever you think's a good album, bro. Send it through to him because like I'm gonna go mainstream shit in the future. I don't really give a shit. I just want him to listen to shit that I know he hasn't heard before.
Yeah, well,
That's why you're perfect because like he hasn't listened to much old school shit at all. I think I put him on Ice Cube one time and he quite enjoyed that.
Oh, it's lit. Yeah. When will they shoot?
Yeah, dude. That was a good song, eh?
Well, I was even thinking about maybe Eazy-E.
Yeah, Eazy-E's a solid choice.
Eazy-E.
Yeah. NWA album, bro. I mean, that kind of covers a couple bases there.
Yeah, I was actually even thinking that too. There's a few I can find, but I'll post one tonight.
Right, no worries. We'll figure that out for next week then.
Even
we'll chat
next
about
Exhibit. Throwing a bit of exhibit.
X maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cookie, if you want to get on board, you can try out some songs too. I'll post them in the Discord. It's up to you, bro. I'm not gonna force you. Give you
Give them
some.
a go.
Yeah,
So.
I'd
Think
say
we can.
definitely what Reaper posts. My shit's gonna be like more new school. I would just want to like have that new school, old school battle going on. You know, like just to fucking. I don't know, just to see what Julian thinks. I think Julian's a great middle ground for this because he'll listen to whatever and give his opinion, and he won't hold back at all. So, anyway, I think that's the end of this podcast. I think we're done.
I'm pretty good at wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Just rest in peace to that actor from
Lance Reddick.
Yeah,
we didn't want to talk about him because we're sort of scattered on everything.
Yeah,
he's been in.
and
I
also
think I probably have watched him the most.
he's in
John Wick,
Star Trek,
the
wasn't he?
Resident Evil, The Wire. I need to check that show
Yeah, we
out.
have
But
to watch
apparently he
Wire.
had a massive part in The Wire.
Yeah.
He was a voice actor in the Horizon Zero Dawn. He was a voice actor in the League of Legends. Voice
sure.
actor in Destiny.
Who was in League of Legends?
You know the character with the two small blades that Naptime plays?
Zed.
Yes. Mate, I can't confirm or deny. But
It's Zed.
he plays the voice acts for that one.
Oh, true.
He did mocap and voice acting in the game Quantum Break.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he's like massive animation community. He's been in the video game community and been involved in obviously movies and TV shows. He's been a massive supporting character. Never many lead roles. I feel like Resident Evil was pretty much the main focus I've ever seen him in.
In my opinion, he was a supporting actor that you remembered.
Yeah.
In the majority of his films.
When his face showed up, I was like, no way, that guy died.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was the same with me
6 years
because
old.
Julesy mentioned it last night.
young.
I was like, who's that? And he sent me who it was. Like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy because he's fit as well. He's a shredded dude.
Anyway,
even at 60.
I didn't want to dive into a loophole or dive into a rabbit hole here. I just wanted to say rest in peace. Give some condolences, but
Bad way to end the podcast. Is sad way to end it.
But hey, here's the next week.
Yeah, till next week.
Till next week, and I'll have that killer playlist in the group chat later.
No,
on.
you have an album for Julian to listen to from another artist, not a playlist of. Oh, are you just gonna post the one you made?
Yeah, pretty much.
I will. I was gonna end.
I'm keen to do no shovel shit next week.
No shuffle. Make another playlist. Oh, that one this week was banging Reaper. You were lost.
We didn't talk about it though. We didn't review it, so I'm more keen to do that one.
Review my playlist. I'll leave it where it is. More music next week. I'm good with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the IRL podcast. Working title. We're gonna fucking figure that out. You know, get some logos and shit ready for it. I've just got all the IGL shit up at the moment because it's just easier. But I hope you all enjoyed yourself, and I hope you enjoying the new format. Hopefully this. Have a great one, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Ciao.
They're bidding.
I like that. That was fun.
Was it? I actually